Are we heading for another recession? Because if you've seen the headlines lately, it sure feels like it. The Fed is signaling no rate cuts anytime soon, inflation's still stubborn, and banks are quietly tightening credit like it's 2008 all over again. So, how do you protect the retirement savings you've spent a lifetime building when the future looks this uncertain? Well, let me tell you what Gary Mitchell did. Gary's a 68-year-old retired engineer from Fort Worth, Texas. A few months ago, he was reading the news like the rest of us, watching stocks tumble, hearing whispers of a recession, and thinking, what happens if I lose half my portfolio again, like in '08? He had $678,000 in his IRA. Not a round number. He'd tracked every penny. But he didn't feel secure, not with everything going on right now. Then he did something smart, something more and more retirees are quietly doing right now. But before I tell you what Gary did, let's talk about the bigger picture, because this affects you too. Look, Bank of America just released a note saying consumer spending is slowing sharply. Major companies like Walmart and FedEx are warning of reduced earnings. And Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, she admitted this week that commercial real estate could trigger major instability in the banking sector. And yet, Wall Street keeps telling us, just stay the course. Does that advice still make sense? Gary didn't think so. And honestly, neither do I. So Gary talked to his advisor. And for the first time, he asked about alternative assets, things that don't move in lockstep with the stock market. That's when he learned about a gold IRA. It's a powerful IRS-approved way to move a portion of your 401k or IRA into physical gold without taxes or penalties. It's not some fringe idea. Gold has outperformed the S&P 500 over the past 20 years during periods of high inflation, war, and economic turmoil. It's a proven hedge. And more importantly, it's real. It's not paper. Not digital. Not, maybe it'll bounce back. It just is. Gary ended up rolling over $210,000 into physical gold. Today, he sleeps better. Not because he's trying to get rich quick, but because his retirement is no longer tied 100% to Wall Street's mood swings. Now, if you're like Gary, or honestly, like most retirees I talk to, you're not looking to make risky bets. You just want security. You want peace of mind. And that's why I partnered with a team that does this the right way. No pressure, no gimmicks, no free silver nonsense. Just a simple, one-on-one, education-first call where you can get your questions answered. They'll even send you a free gold IRA guide, no strings attached. Because you deserve to understand all your options. You worked too hard to build your retirement. Now it's time to protect it. For yourself, for your family, and for the legacy you want to leave behind. So if you have over $100,000 saved in a 401k or IRA, take the next 30 seconds to request your free guide and schedule your no obligation call. It could be one of the smartest decisions you make this year. Don't wait for the headlines to get worse before you act. Because while you can't control the economy, you can absolutely control how prepared you are for whatever comes next.